All right, guys, I am trying. You see my hands? There's my hands. Hello, hello, everybody. Now, what I forgot to do, I forgot to share that I've gone live. All right, so we're going to try this. Something went wrong. Sorry. Let me close out something. Okay. I'm trying to go over here on Facebook and share that I'm live. And well, let's see how this works, guys. Let's see how this works. You should be seeing a bunch of junk, a bunch of crafty goodness, actually, things I've been working on. I figured I would just come in and chat because I miss you guys. And I'm not going to be showing any of my crochet stuff. I've been working a little bit with some resin, so I figured that is easy enough to um, to show on the camera. Sorry, guys, it's taking me forever. I usually do this before I hit the go live button, but I got too excited. And I went ahead and hit the go live button and didn't share that on Facebook that I'm going live. So I'm doing that right now, and then I'll be back into the stream in a second here. I'm gonna allow that to post. All right, so I'm back. Is anybody here? Oh, hey people, good morning. Afternoon. It's good to see you guys. I don't know where my chat is though. How come I can't see the chat? I'm struggling. Chat's not. Sorry guys, I can't see the chat. So 1 second while I get the phone so I can see if I see the chat on. Let's see if I can see the chat on YouTube because I'm not seeing it at all here. So let's see if I can get that. I don't know why I can't see the chat. Something went wrong. Something went wrong on this live. I hope you guys are doing great. I can see. Okay, so here is. Okay, okay, let me turn this down. Now I can see the chat on my phone. I hope you guys are. Hey, Denisha. And Christy is home and can watch me today. And hey, Juanita and Granny D. It's good to see everybody. Linda Jean, it's good to see all of you guys. I wasn't expecting to go live today, but I just wanted to give this a try because I can't get on camera yet, guys. I'm not really vain, but I'm just a little too vain to go on with Snaggletooth. So here's all of this resin work that I've been doing. And I just wanted to talk with you and share what I've been doing. I got these molds that I did haul with you guys recently. I actually tried to record this yesterday and I was talking away, guys. I thought I was doing something, and when I looked back, there was no video. So apparently I never hit record. Let's see. Everybody saying hi. Oh, yep. I totally missed you guys, Christy. I 100% missed you guys. And hopefully by early next week, I will be all set and I will be back on camera. But anyway, so look at these, guys. I did these last night. And these are going to work out to be some really cute little keychains. And I had this, I don't think I brought it over. Oh, yes, I did. So from AliExpress, I got these glitters, but they're really, really chunky, and they are supposed to simulate broken glass. So I wanted to use this sort of iridescent black one in hair, as hair. So that, for one of these. So that's what I did with their afros. I used that, try to bring it close enough for you to see. And because of the way I'm holding it, you might not be able to see that they do have a hole in the top. So I can put the actual chain. So it's like a mess right here. I think I just spilled that, I guess. So I just got a bunch of stuff out because I want to make these into keychains. I did go ahead and make a couple of bookmarks. And so these are not 100% cured yet. I actually did these last night. And how do you know they're not cured? Well, you will see that I can bend it. And when it's 100% cured, which takes 24 hours, I shouldn't be able to bend it. And so they're not ready, but I was able to take them out of the molds. Let's see. Hey, Maribel, good to see you. Evelyn Rosario, good to see you here. Yeah, so yep, I just figured I would get on and chit chat, see how you guys are doing. So with these, now, any recommendations? This is fairly thick. You can see the thickness of it. And your average ordinary jump ring is not going to work. So for anybody who is a jewelry maker, let me know if you have any recommendations for the size of jump ring that I need to order for that. But right now, this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm just going to use one of these. I forgot what you call these, but like a little, one of these little chains to put through the hole. But I want to be able to use these. But I'm afraid that pushing this directly through here is going to mar it. So I don't want to do that. I need a big jump ring. Any recommendations? What are you guys working on today? It is Good Friday. I'm working. I didn't get the day off. I would have had to take the day off. Hey, Latoya. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Tell me what you guys, and Helen. Hey, Helen Harris. It's good to see you. Tell me what you guys are working on today while I yammer on about, I'll show you some of these glitters. I got those from AliExpress, and I just wanted to use them because they actually came in the other day. And then I got these metallic markers because I heard that you could use these right onto the resin. And so what I tried to do initially was I took the mold and took the gold pen and actually colored into the mold, then poured the resin, and it did pick it up, but it didn't pick it up really clear. So then I went and just took the marker and colored right over the top, and that's how she got that gold part. So I like how that turned out. I can't wait to finish those. And then with the bookmarks, I'm going to be putting these kind of tassels into those. And I'm not good at the bookmarks yet. Those are taking a minute for me to catch up. Let me see. What are you guys talking about? Okay, Tracy's working on a hat. Oh, Maribel, you working like me? You working on your cardi? Are you doing your cardigan with Jeanette from DIY Creations? She's got that whole thing going on. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Ravini. It's good to see you. Hey, Dana from the Triple C and Joe Show. It's good to see you guys. I really, really would rather have my face being shown, but rather than not see you all at all, I just said I'm coming on like this, and I figured I would throw all this resin stuff here so you could have something interesting to look at. Let's see. Who else what are we talking about? What are you guys? Let's see who's working on what. Cardi, we got a hat, we got a poncho, a lacy shawl. Very cool. Right now, as far as crochet is concerned, I'm going to try and I'll try to film a video where I show you some of the things I'm working on and some of the things I finished. But I'm currently really trying to finish my Bernie. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with the Bernie at this point because I think I missed the moment. And when someone asked me to make it, I just did not want to make it. I just was not there. And so I started it, but then I let it languish. And now I kind of want to finish it. And I actually really love how he's coming out. This is actually my very first Crafty is Cool pattern. That it's not the first pattern that I own, but it is the first one of hers that I'm actually doing. And I should get the book out and show you guys. Okay, keep looking. And let me get this book by Allison Hoffman. Let's hope I can get it. And I'm sorry, I know you see lots and lots of junk. And I'm going to try and find this book as quick as possible. I should have had it ready, but I brought over one book, but I should have brought this one. If I don't find it in the next few minutes. Okay, I did find it. All right. So here we go. Sorry about that. Oops, sorry. Okay. It was my very first Crafty is Cool pattern. Now let me look and see. hope, and let me know if you start hearing any kind of feedback, because I do have the phone and the computer going here. Uh let's see. Oh, thank you, Dana. Yes, guys, please give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And let's see. Everybody just saying hi. Okay. So the Bernie is by Allison Hoffman. Allison Hoffman is the author of this book. I've had this book forever. I don't know where I first learned about her. I might have trying to see how old is this book, because I don't know how I found out about Allison Hoffman. Let me see. So this book was published in 2013, and I'm gonna guess that somebody in a podcast may have said something about this, but Allison Hoffman is amazing with what she does. And let me just show you guys. This is clearly Michael Jackson, right? She's amazing. So her Bernie pattern is amazing. And I picked her Bernie pattern because it was bigger. The one that went viral on TikTok that everybody is making and everybody is requesting, that is from her name is Toby Time, is the name of her TikTok. And she actually, when you read her story, she learned from this book. So really, it all does still originate with Allison Hoffman. So anyway, I'll show you guys my Bernie in another video when I actually record. See, what are you guys talking about here? And so like I said, I've had this book for a very long time. I've had it for a long time, and I have never made anything out of it. And the Bernie is my very first one of her patterns, and she is pretty genius in the way that she puts together these dolls. So anyway, that's that. Let's see, what else are we talking about here? Oh, let's see. Let me go back. Dana, is that why you canceled yesterday? I saw that you canceled one of your lives. It's because you're not feeling great. I'm sorry. Please feel better. Oh man, let's see. I'm so glad you stopped in to say hi to all of us. An Elsa backpack. Is it Dana? Is it crochet? Ravina, you're working on a dog and a kitty amigurumi. Awesome. Let's see. Thank you for all the thumbs up. You did the distinctive crochet. Priscilla, you did the Toby Bernie. Yeah, I didn't want to do that one because it was so small. And even this Bernie is not huge, but it just looked like I was gonna have to really get tight on those stitches. And sometimes these hands are 55 years old, guys. And sometimes they just don't want to do those tiny stitches. So the Bernie is coming out pretty good though. Oh, are you leaving, Dana? Get some rest if you need to. I really appreciate you so much. Okay. Oh, you get Dana, I used to get that all the time when I lived in the Midwest. You know, I grew up in the Midwest. And I used to get a cold every time the seasons change. So I understand that. Affordably Crafty came in the house. It is good to see you. Thanks, Kim, for coming in. Latoya, are you working on a crochet alphabet? Are you doing one of those 3 a.m. Grace designs? I like those. Let's see. Okay, thanks for listening, Dana. All right, that's right. I'm a lady of a certain age, and y'all know, I'll be trying not to stress my hands out too much because I want to be able to crochet and craft, forever. So I don't want to do a lot of really tight stitching. So But when you do amigurumi, you do need to go tight. And so if it's already small and you're already going tight and it's small, that's just a lot. So I skipped that one. But I think the Crafty is Cool one is awesome. If you follow her on Instagram, she has made everybody from, she's made everybody. She even made the girl who read the poem for what's her name? What's her name, Steve? Amanda Gorman, who read the poem on the inauguration day. She made her. If you guys follow Lola Bean Yarn Company, if you follow me, you saw I won a prize from her. Crafty is Cool literally made Adela and her daughter Lola. You should follow her. Crafty is Cool on Instagram. So anyway, the next book I want to show you is this one. How many people, all you amigurumi makers out there, are you participating in Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape? She is doing a year-long make-along called Attack of the Amigurumi. And every month she has a different theme. We did unicorns in January. We did polar bears in February. We did household pets last month. And this month we're doing birds and bees. So I pulled out my amigurumi books inspired by Lori Gray. I wanted to find and use some of these patterns books that I own. I own so many. So I think for me, this is going to be my bird. It's a peacock. So I wanted to share that. Hopefully you guys are participating with that. Let's see. But it's a fun. She has a giveaway every month, and if you participate every month, there's going to be a grand prize drawing at the end of the year. Now, I'm not qualifying for that because my polar bear got done on March 1st. I missed it by a day. Let's see. Ooh, wait, who's sending me some pictures? Oh, please do, Latoya, so I can see what you're working on. Linda Jean, you have this book. Which one? The amigurumi, or do you have the zumigurumi? Oh, that's right. Priscilla, I know you are not on very much social media. I think this is it for you, right? Just YouTube. Hey, y'all, the Dabbling Hook just walked in. The Dabbling Hook just came over to my house. So thank you for being here, Laurel. It's good to see you. Thanks for listening in. It's good to see you here. Let's see. Hey, Nana's hands. It's good to see you. Cynthia King, it's good to see you. Thank you so much. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, join in. Please join in over on Stephanie's Yarn Escape. It's a fun time. Like I said, she gives out a prize every month, and then there's a grand prize at the end of the year. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, Priscilla, you know what? It's probably good to not be on everything. Because the truth is, I can only really be active on certain. I'm on all of them, but I'm not active on all of them. So anyway, I'm so glad that it's Friday, and I'm not gonna keep you all long. I just wanted to stop in. Oh, so I also did these ones, which these ones are really cool. You can see they're a very nice size, and I'm gonna use these more like a canvas. So I'm gonna use some vinyl, and I am going to put likely that little crochet girl on here with the girl she has a top knot, but what's holding up her top knot are 2 crochet hooks. So I'm gonna actually add that to here. And then for each one, I'm going to be adding a coordinating tassel. I pulled out some beads because I do want to add beads to some of these. So I pulled these out. I don't know how this design is going to actually come out completely, but these are all the elements that I'm going to use. And I know I got a mess over here, but here you go with this one. You can see I used some of that chunky broken glass type of glitter in it. And this one's actually big enough for me to print something on it. But the other thing is you can write directly on, sorry about that slam. Uh you can write directly onto the and if I had a cute handwriting, I would just write something on here. Or if I could draw, I would just draw something on here with those metallic markers. But I can't do any of those things. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you something. Oh, I wanted to show you the back. So you can see that little outline on the back is one of these markers. I did one in gold and one in the like turquoisey green. The reason why I did it is because you can't really tell now, I don't think, but the color of the glitter did not get all the way into her nose and lips. And so parts of that was clear from the front. So I went around and put sounds so funny with the lisp, but anyway, I went around with that marker so that when you look at this, if you could see it in person, you could really tell. You will see that turquoisey pen color instead of just clear right there. Anyway, I love how they came out, and hopefully I can get those finished up. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Yeah, I love these girls. Now, the weird thing about this one is that for whatever reason, when I tried to unmold this, part of the mold would not disconnect from here, which should never happen. So my guess is, I don't really know what my guess is. I mean, it's silicone, nothing should be sticking. But somehow it stuck and I could not get it out without ripping a part of this off. So I'm not happy about that. Anyway, but I still love how these came out. And I can't wait to make them into keychains. I need an intern, guys. I need like a teenager who would take the pictures and write all my listings and put them up on Etsy. That's what I need. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. uh, I'm sending a message. But I'll let you know, okay? You know, you just sent me a message. I will let you know, but for sure, okay, for sure. All right, let me go back to YouTube so I can see y'all's things. Let's see what we got. What we got? Linda Jean, what did you say? How heavy are the circles? They would make great earrings. So the circles are too. I think they're not. They are not heavy. They might. If I pour them a lot thinner, they will work better for earrings. I think like this one is thinner than this one, but it's not that heavy. But I did just, speaking of, order some molds that are specifically for earrings. So yeah. So but these ones I'm still going to be doming the backs because the back are sharp edges, which means I'm going to put a layer of resin on the back to make them, more domed out. But yeah, but earrings are a good idea, and I did just order a bunch of molds from that. Oh, hey, Ruby baby. I love it when you guys do that. And when you were doing your interview, Angie did an interview on Instagram Live, and I was just the whole time doing the whole Ruby baby thing the whole time. It was a great interview, Angie. Glad you got to do that. For mold release. Wait, what'd you say, Kim? For you use mold release. You know what? I never had to use mold release before, but yeah, it just, I don't know why that happened. I've never had that happen ever, but mold release might be a thing that I need to look into. Let's see. Hey, all right. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, our cousin Angie is here, guys. Thank you. So yeah, we are yeah, thank you, Helen. I enjoy doing the resin, guys. Sometimes I'm thinking I do way too much, but that's just who I am. I just really love to make things. I love to try new things, and I just, it just keeps me going. But I think what helps me though, I never get burnt out. Like I don't end up getting burnt out on one thing because I'm doing so many things. Now sometimes certain things do take priority. Like most of the time it's crochet. But every once in a while I have to pop in with some of these other things. So let's see. What are we talking about? Does resin come ready to pour or do you have to mix it? So you do have to mix it. So there's a couple different kinds, and some things are there. The one that's the cheapest is the one that's the most toxic. So I tried to use it, but the minute that I poured it, my eyes and I was pouring it outside because it was just that strong. It was like it was very, very toxic. The fumes were horrible, and my eyes started burning. So I actually never used that one again. But what I normally use is something like this. This is from Mod Podge. It is a two-part resin, and it's a 1-to-1. So you put equal amounts of the hardener with the actual resin, and you mix it for a certain amount of time, and then eventually, it's ready to pour. So yeah, you do have to mix it. And I'm planning to treat myself to like a big jug of resin so then I won't have to buy it for a little while. But yeah, this one actually, usually something like this, you get 8 ounces of the hardener, 8 ounces of the resin, and it's usually like $25 for that. Let me think if I can reach this other brand. I don't think I can. I don't have a box. But anyway, this one was $17.99, and I don't know if it was that cheap because it's new. I had never seen it before at Michael's, and I found this one, and so it was only $17.99. But so anyway, yeah, this is a good one. It works. It works out for me anyway so far. So yeah, you definitely have to mix it. So when you get resin, sometimes it's 2-to-1, sometimes it's 3-to-1, and the really cheap one, that's like you could get a big old bucket of the resin, and the hardener is like a little tiny thing, and you just put a couple of drops in that. It's cheap, and that's the reason why I tried it. But like I said, it was so toxic. Hey HD, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Is there a good resin kit to buy, or do you buy everything separately? So there are some kits, Priscilla, available. However, when I first started, I definitely bought everything off of Amazon. And now I just follow so many people on Instagram, and I can find different things. But I get most of my molds now off of AliExpress. Although I did just get a mold from Amazon. That would have been cheaper if I ordered it off AliExpress, but I didn't want to wait. So yeah, there are kits available on Amazon that will give you everything if you want to start that way. I just found that those are not molds that I end up using so as much. But I did at first. But now I kind of like getting them from AliExpress. So for instance, this came from AliExpress. This is where I got the circle and the heart from. I think everything here came from AliExpress. But you can definitely get almost all of this on Amazon. What you want is for your mold to be shiny on the inside. If it's not shiny on the inside, your piece will be dull. But if you want a shiny on the inside mold, okay, that's what you want. Let's see. Hi, Bev. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you got to make it in. Let's see who else is here. Oh, Bev, you have to go. You came in quick. Thank you. Thanks for popping in for a second. Yeah, certain resins do misbehave. It is definitely a learning curve for it. Like I said, I'm always worried about things not curing. And like I showed you with this, already it's thin, right? But it's still pliable because I just did this at like 5 o'clock yesterday, so it hasn't been 24 hours. I could have just left it in the mold, but I'm always excited to demold things, so I just demolded it, guys. And I just thought I would put out the tassels that I'm going to eventually use with those, and I just brought out everything. I'm gonna let these all Sorry about that. The boy is going in and out of his room, slamming doors. I'm gonna let them all cure until tomorrow before I actually sort of put the beads and the whole thing together. I'm hoping I really, really, really want to use these, but I need a jump ring that's gonna work for this. So we'll see if I have something in my stash or if I can find something that's going to work. But I'm looking forward to putting them together with their tassels and all of that. So I know it's not crochet, but y'all know I'm the Crafty Nomad, and I'm all over the place. So I have to show you some of the shenanigans every once in a while. All right, let's see. Yeah, I said AliExpress. That's what I said. AliExpress. Just like you wrote it. Just like you wrote it. Now, if you got issues with buying things from China, then you don't want AliExpress because everything is all Chinese sellers and it takes forever for things to come to you. So for instance, I don't think I ordered this, and I ordered these on, I think I ordered these on March the 1st. They got here 3 days ago. So that's about, how long it takes. So you do have to be patient. You can't be in a rush when you're going to order from AliExpress, guys. Let's see. Hey, Linda the Quilty Crocheter. Thanks for popping in. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, oval. Okay. Let me know, Linda Jean. I saw some triangle jump rings today on Amazon. I thought about that. Hey, Angela Young. Thank you. Thank you for jumping in for a minute. Have a good weekend, everybody. I know, yes, Easter Sunday. It's kind of odd that this is going to be our second COVID-19 Easter. So we are still doing online at my church because we don't own our own property. We were in the process of buying our own property when all of this stuff hit. And we are grateful that we hadn't bought it yet. And but when you're using, we actually use a high school most of the time. So, schools are closed. There's no way for us to go back. But we are talking, and I think we are going to start going back, but not all of us. And I'm actually not in a rush. I like online church. All right, let's see. How do you add the color? Okay, so for resin, it's a couple different ways you can add color. They do have, let me see. Okay, so they do have, I got this from AliExpress too, specific resin colorant. I think I got this from AliExpress. I could have got it from Amazon. You can use that. You can also use alcohol inks. Now, what you're going to get when you use both of these types is still going to be fairly translucent. It's not going to be solid. So if you look at these, I think you can you can't really tell with that one. But like if you can look at that, you can see through it. You can see through it because all I did was put a little bit of alcohol ink in and a little bit of glitter. I didn't put a ton of glitter in this one. And so that is why you can kind of see through it still. But I still like that look. The other thing you can use is glitter. So when you look at these ones, the black part is colored with this very fine, ultra fine, this is extra fine glitter from Michaels. And that is what I use. That's my preference for coloring resin, is just to use glitter. Because when you start to add liquid things to your resin, you end up, you can throw off that balance and it may not harden like you want it to. So you have to use these sparingly. Although I've seen some beautiful techniques that I want to try with alcohol inks, but I'm not there yet. So yeah, the black, you can probably see it better on the back. The black is all the black fine resin. This is the black fine glitter. The turquoisey blue is this glitter that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now the Dollar Tree, this is claiming to be ultra fine, but it's not nearly as fine as this one. So I use that, and that. I use that to, that's how I change the color. But there's a lot of alternatives. I've even used just a little bit of acrylic paint added to the mix. So I tried to record the actual process, like I said last night, but one of the clips, which was the major clip, I apparently didn't hit record, so I won't be uploading that. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Karen. Hey, Karen, it's good to see you. Let's see. Excuse me, man. Too much talking over here. All right. Let's see. I know, Teresa, I wasn't coming on, but I miss you guys so much. And I just said, let me just try. And even though I'm not really talking crochet, I figured just chatting with you guys a little bit would just be fun for a minute. And I do think, I think I've chatted you up enough. So yeah, if I don't find the jump rings, I'm going to be using these ball and chain things where you just, because it fits right through the hole and it fits right just fine. The only reason why I'm reluctant is because I want to be able to put the tassel on and I don't want to just hang it on there. So we'll see how it works out. And I want to be able to use these beads because they are so cute. So anyway, I think that's it. That's all. That's all I have to share with you guys. I just trained the camera down on all of this jive I got on the table. And I guess now that we have recorded and we have chatted it up, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'm not going to do a giveaway today because I completely didn't prepare for that part. But when we come back next week, we will be back to normal. Hopefully, guys, pray for me. Monday is going to be my big, well, actually, it's not. It's the first step toward, a healed grill. But it's going to be a little bit traumatic for me. I took the day off just because I don't know how I'm going to feel afterwards. So I'll be off on Monday, but hopefully I'll be okay. Oh yeah, mica powder. Denisha, you be doing resin, girl, because you got the tips. Yes, mica powder, and I do have some. That is another way to color it. Actually, a really good way to color it. Also, if you didn't know, as far as that is, if you have eyeshadow that you don't use anymore because it's pretty much mica powder, you can crumble that up too. You love all my job. Good, I'm glad. Don't use the ball and chains. I think it makes it look cheaper than the beautiful items they are. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to use them. I got to find the right jump ring so I can finish these. But you watch a lot of resin channels. Yeah, I love resin work, huh? I do too. All right, good people. Yeah, thank you, Teresa. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad to be chatting with you. And hopefully next Friday I will be back in front of camera. But if not, I'll just kind of chat with you guys like this if you don't mind. I certainly love chatting with you. So whichever way I can do it, I'll do it. Anyway, for those of you who are lurking, thank you so much for coming in and lurking. For those of you who have chatted, thank you for chatting with me and having fun with me. I really appreciate all of you guys. Please enjoy. I'm so glad you got here too, cousin. And hey, Judy, it's good to see you. Have a beautiful weekend, everybody. Happy Easter if you celebrate. Happy everything to everybody, and I will see you guys in the next video. And for now, we're going to say goodbye. Bye, guys. We are going to end. Oops.